Today we're talking to three great Marlborough winemakers, Kevin Judd from Greywacke, Anna Flowerday from Te Whare Ra, and Marcus Wright from Lawson's Dry Hill, on what wine they love to drink.
I've always been an absolute lover of Chardonnay, and I love really good, savoury. I'm not into big fat sort of bowls of peaches and things like that. I prefer the sort of grapefruity, smoky, more mealy, old, wild yeast type of Chardonnay. That would probably be my all-time favourite if I had to choose one. But the other wine that I find myself heading to more and more is Pinot Gris, underrated great variety. Like Riesling, Pinot Gris works well in a big range of styles, and I think the consumer gets a bit confused as to what to expect from both those varieties. It's sort of a victim of its own diversity. A lot of people poo-poo Pinot Gris, but a lot of Pinot Gris are made in, they're either sort of very sweet or phenolic, but good Pinot Gris is a delicious drink.
My relaxing wine's actually something I don't make. Fizz, I love sparkling wine. And I think because the tricky thing with being a winemaker is it can sometimes really suck the fun out of it, because if it's something that you make, you're tasting it and you can't help but analyse a little bit and think, oh, how did they do that? Or where does that come from? And I think you sometimes sort of overthink it a bit. So I love sparkling wine because I don't make it and I never have. So for me, it's a real pleasure thing that I just can drink it for the pure enjoyment factor. There's obviously some awesome ones made locally, which I think, again, another kind of hidden secret of Marlborough. But yeah, for me, Fizz, or Methode, is like my perfect thing. That's my relaxed thing.
It's kind of hard. You in this industry, you're surrounded by wine. That changes the way you drink. So I become pretty choosy about my wine. I tend to drink really nice wine. I'm not sort of hung up. I really enjoy great wine with friends. I tend to drink my older wines with them, but I am partial to opening a really nice bottle of wine on like a Monday night. And I also drink quite a lot of the Lawson's wines at home, because you see it in a different context. I think particularly with food, but also looking back on older wines, it's a really interesting environment. I think the winery environment it's an analytical environment. You're tasting the wine, you're smelling it, you're often looking for faults, making sure there's no faults. You're trying to sort of make sure the wine has got no rough edges, make sure it's perfect. In a social environment or at home, you're appreciating the great things about the wine. So it's quite a different way of looking at things. And I guess as I've got older too, I kind of, drink less, drink better is the philosophy that I'm trying to follow. It doesn't always work.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss out on our next great story.